All right, guys. So we've already set up our pages. We've added our logo here. Next thing we're going to look at is like adding some text and images into Google Sites. So pretty much just setting it up. So if we look at our example, our home page, you're going to see it starts with some text. Let's go ahead, go in here. We're going to insert text box, and we want it to be centered. I like the way it looked before. If we want to, we're going to type that in, but to save time, I'm just going to copy and paste that. Remember, this will be about your business. So as I do that, there we go. We got just for Barks. And now if you notice, spacing is everything. So go ahead, add spacing as you need to. All right, you can click these three little dots and you can go here to increase the spacing as you see fit. You can adjust the font, make it fit your style. All right, so for example, I want this to be a little bit larger than life, and then we're good to go there. Now that we're mentioning it, you can see it's got pictures. Now on this one, you can't see it as much. So let's go ahead and go in here. What we're going to do, we are going to go under images, and you could upload directly, but instead what I like, you've got these content blocks. Now content blocks are here to give you kind of a preset look. So if I wanted to add, for example, 4 pictures or a picture and some text, you can do that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do an image carousel, just like it. You can see here that it goes through various pictures. So I'm going to do upload image, and let's see here. Oh, for some reason, it's not showing my flash drive. So let's do this. Give me 1 second, and I will reinsert this and see where we're at. Okay, so once you have your images, it helps if you just email them to yourself. I have them on a flash drive, so that is here and under website photo. So I'm just going to add a few here. Not that these don't really matter. I'm going to hold down the shift key, and it allows me to select multiple at once. Your image needs to be a PNG or a JPEG, something like that. And now I'm going to just click open, insert. And so now what you'll see is it has this, and it may not shuffle through it right now, but what I don't want is it just to be left right there, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it over. I want it centered. You can see as I get it centered, the 2 blue bars showed up on each side there. That shows that it is centered, but I actually want to go ahead. I want to make it a little larger. All right, and there we go. That's how you add images. Now, like I said, if for some reason you took a picture with your iPhone and it shows that it's a HEIC file, you can do a HEIC to JPEG conversion and just download what you need from there and place it in there. All right, that's pretty much it. Now, if you wanted to go in here, you can somewhat adjust these settings. Um, you can't do as much with the image carousel as you can, for example, when we were to insert images for like Meet the Taste Testers. So if we go here and we see Meet the Taste Testers, you're going to see it's got a picture and a little summary there. So let's go ahead and see what that would look like. That is using one of these content blocks over here on the right. It's got a picture and then an area. So what I want to do is, because I like making my life as easy as possible, I'm going to copy, paste. Delete that extra space that it gave me. All right, then I'm going to copy there and paste. And now I've got this. When I want to add that picture, the easiest thing, if you already have it, sometimes you can just drag it over and drop it in. Now what you'll notice is, for example, I don't like how that's positioned. You can double click. Now for some reason, I've noticed it does not want to allow you to adjust it. You can zoom in, but you can't zoom out. So it's better to have a picture that you zoom in on. But so let's say, for example, I like that better. There we go. Now, what you can also do is, if you don't mind, so I like keeping them uniform, so they would all be set up like this. However, what you can also do is you can tell it to uncrop and use that whole picture. And then you could go in and crop the picture a little bit by zooming in like that. But you do lose a lot of that you have. So, right, you don't get to keep the shape you want. That is an option. It's not my favorite option. You can do a lot with Google Sites. However, you're not going to get as much as you like. So that pretty much shows you what you can do with images right there.